Hello lovely people, it's Alex from Nintendo Life yet again, and I'm here to talk to you today about the Metroid Prime Trilogy. Now for those that don't know, Metroid Prime is a series created by Retro Studios based around Nintendo's fantastic Metroid IP, but from a first-person perspective, and it sounded a bit strange when we first heard about it, but we tried it and we loved it, and the trilogy itself is an excellent amalgamation of Metroid Prime 1, Metroid Prime 2 and Metroid Prime 3, all rolled into one convenient disc. So why am I talking to you about it now? It's been out ages, hasn't it? Yes it has, but Nintendo are re-releasing it on the Wii U as a sort of a Wii Virtual Console download, although I don't think they're specifically calling it Virtual Console for the Wii titles. So when is it being re-released for the Wii U? Well, if you're watching this on the 28th of January 2015, tomorrow, the 29th of January 2015. This re-releases the game as it was when it was first released. It's the three Metroid Prime games all put together in one convenient little package, and they come with Metroid Prime 3 Corruption's interesting motion controls. These motion controls gained a mixed response initially, but people soon warmed towards them because it did give a very sort of strong sense of being in the situation that Samus was in. And that was something that it had sort of been done before, but using the nunchuck to move things and all that, and grapple beam and all this, using all these motions, it really made you feel like you were in the game, which is something that Nintendo were pushing with all of these motion controls that they were using. Personally, I didn't really warm up to the motion controls, but having replayed it recently and being maybe perhaps a little bit more Wii motion control savvy, I actually really enjoyed them. Once I managed to get the hang of it and get all the little sensitivity and settings right, I really enjoyed it. It really did feel natural, and as long as you're, you know, not completely useless and you can point the Wii remote back at the centre of the screen when you lock onto an enemy, you're golden. And they're really good, really enjoyable, and really immersive actually. However, not everybody is a fan of the motion controls, and so some people were wondering whether this will have gamepad support, as certain titles in this Wii download extravaganza will have. And unfortunately the answer to that is no. Even though the original two games were played with a standard GameCube controller, there's no gamepad support on this one, because gamepad support is only coming to the Wii games that had Classic Controller Pro support, and as this didn't have it, we don't get it, unfortunately. That's just the nub of the matter. Of course, this hasn't stopped people from getting excited about the game being re-released, I being one of them. I can't wait to get my hands on it, and I already own all three of the games, as you saw over there, but really it would just be nice to be able to play it on the Wii U, because currently I can only play Corruption, because that was the only one released on the Wii, and I don't actually own the trilogy in a physical format. Speaking of physical copies, this re-release has had quite a substantial impact on the value of the original hard copy on certain popular auction websites. Just days before the Nintendo Direct detailing all of this information came through, people were selling the trilogy for over £100 on certain websites. Even in America, people were selling for ludicrous prices, as you can see here. And that's not even taking into account sealed copies of the game, which were going for extraordinary amounts. I mean, really is too much for a game, if I'm being honest. You know, we're talking hundreds of dollars or hundreds of pounds. I mean, it's ludicrous. However, now, if you wanted to sell your original hard copy, you'd struggle to get any more than about £30 or about $40 for it, which is a massive decrease. And to all the scalpers out there who bought this game, intending to sell it on at a much marked up price later on, sucks to be you. Of course, as with the previous Wii re-releases, that's a fun one to say, you will be able to get your hands on this for £9 or about $10 I believe in America, which is half the usual price it would be. Now, I think I've said this previously in a video, but £9, that's £3 a game. And these are some of the best games that have ever been out on a Nintendo system. If you're not buying it, you must be absolutely bonkers. I'm getting it the day it comes out. I'm getting it tomorrow, and I'm going to be playing it all evening and hopefully all weekend. Thanks so much for watching. If you like this video, consider finding that subscribe button who's been talking nonsense about you behind your back and teaching it a lesson. Also, be sure to check out nintendolife.com for all sorts of lovely Nintendo related content. Thanks again for watching. Bye bye.